Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a f***. Don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the GM show. He said 99.9% of people who are in crypto are morons. That would mean that at least one of us is a moron, if not both of us, right?
Good morning. I'm pretty sure both of us are.
I think so too. That should set the stage. That's every day we should just kind of do that. That's like our NFA. This is not financial advice kind of warning. It's like, in fact, not only is it NFA, we are also morons. So
don't trust a dude
NFA.
with the mustache
or a guy who wears a beanie every day on a show. That's just disturbing. We won't talk about the beanie color though today. I think it's just something with my camera. I'm not really sure.
If you wear hats every day, doesn't that increase the chance of your hair falling out?
Well, I sure hope so, because I got way too much of it. So I wouldn't mind a little bit going.
This is bald. No, okay.
Wacky Wednesday. What's up, Kansas?
Welcome to the Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday. I picked up myself a nice little Kansas yesterday. I'll show that off today in the NFT section. Hair reveal. I did let the hair out actually a little bit in one show, but I don't know if
nobody really said anything. I noticed that. I didn't mention it. I was gonna see if anyone on chat noticed it and said anything. I was just like, all right, no one noticed.
Maybe it was because I had like a shirt that was kind of dark. I don't know.
It was darker background.
Yeah,
it was
a dark day. It's a dark day. So stash shaves at 1,000. Oof, I don't even know what I look like without a mustache anymore. I think it's been a solid decade since I didn't have a mustache. I don't know if I could do that. Maybe I'll cut my hair. 1,000 subs. I mean, 1,000 subs. We're never going to get there anyway. So sure. Yeah, I'll shave my whole body.
Freeman and I were talking about this. We think YouTube has it out for us. We think
they hate us. We've been grinding so hard. And they hate us.
I think it's our language on this.
We speak English. I mean, a lot of English people do just fine on YouTube. I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Right? Yeah, that's not. Okay.
Yeah, it's a family-friendly show. I don't get it. Okay, GMDefi.xyz. Check out GMDefi.xyz. This is our website. It's really awesome.
It's where we have tools
for fools,
for creators and traders.
Yes, exactly. Check it out. You can get access to our indicator kimono, and the kimono indicator that we use every morning here on the show. You can get access to that by hitting us up in the Discord. And yeah, go check out Morning Friends on Twitter, twitter.com/morningfriends. There's going to be way more stuff being revealed here shortly with that as we finally get our S together. You don't get your salary in USDT in China. Apparently, they've ruled that you cannot get your salary in USDT, which is just kind of a funny thing to rule. But it seems like there's just like new China FUD every day recently where they're just like, no.
Is it just why they just single out USDT versus like other crypto? I imagine so Bitcoin's still okay. You could get a salary in Bitcoin or
it says that China has ordered the defendants to pay his employee $40,000 in wages using the national currency instead of the USD stablecoin as they insisted. So it's like a monopoly on the money, right?
Yeah, they're like, you could pay on crypto. It's just got to be in our crypto. You got to use our communist fucking token.
It's the people's token, Matt. It's the Beijing Qiang district
the
people's
commie
court.
token.
This is why YouTube hates us. This is why we can't go on YouTube. So I can't-
Damn it. Yeah, I guess so.
We're 8
It's
minutes
my
in.
fault. I'm
8
sorry.
minutes in.
I
So
know.
it sounds like there was a
8
staff
minutes in and we
member.
have like 5 commies in the video. Great.
We've hit like at least 10 trigger words already. We've been sent to the bottom of the pile.
Yeah.
So I guess a staff member at a local blockchain firm was suing his employer for not agreeing to pay his wages in RMB, which is the renminbi. That's the official currency, which is interesting. The plaintiff argued that instead of paying him in RMB, the firm had paid his salary and bonuses in USDT. So actually, the employee was the one complaining and had brought the lawsuit against his employer. So it's not that the government said, you can't do this. It's really actually just that this person got mad. So again, another weird kind of headline that's a little misleading.
Little snitch.
Hackers stole $670 million from DeFi projects in Q2, up by 50% from Q2 in 2021. So, even though the price is down, the hackers are hacking at let's just be real. North Korea is sucking more liquidity out of the market than anyone else right now. It seems like.
Yeah.
So I'm sure. It sounds like.
I wish is there a way I can long North Korean hackers? Like, can I long them? Because they're the only ones that make number go up.
Hacker token? That is bullish or bearish on if the hackers are going to strike this month.
Right? Yeah. Well, there you go. There's the main token. Let's make it.
Offense. Yeah.
Okay.
Great. You taking notes over
that idea down? Yes.
It's been a good year for the hackers, apparently.
Everything that goes down in my notebook happens, so it's gonna get built.
You guys may be wondering why I've recently moved into a much bigger studio, and that's because my hacking money. So, just kidding. Obviously, I haven't moved at all. Deep learning algorithm, Matt, which is obviously very much more smart than us, says that it predicts that Cardano could surge to $2.90 by September. So, that's what the AI says, man. The AI.
Then I'm going all in Cardano, I guess, huh? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, exactly. Fill your bag, buddy. Fill your bag.
It's only 45 cents right now. That's pretty darn cheap.
Low. That is low. It's not SHIB low, but it's low.
I'm just, we'll look at the charts. I haven't looked at Cardano in a while. Let's go see if
I know they did their Vassal hard fork on the testnet or whatever pretty recently. I think it was last week, and so people are bullish because that should be happening on the main net soon. But the neural profit is what it's called. Okay, the neural profit based price prediction algorithm that uses open source machine learning framework has predicted that ADA will reach the price of $2.90. Can we get the neuro profit alerts in the Discord? Can we get
where do we get these neuro profit alerts? I would be interested. It would be fun to set up a bot on all of these alerts and then just see just make it up, hook it up to a small account and just see what this AI
actually do. This seems like this might be an open source thing on GitHub made by Stanford. Maybe we can tap into its deep learning.
That would be fun.
Learning.
Having an AI trade my shit coins. That'd be fun.
Perfect.
Yeah, because what does it say for Ethereum and all that? That's what I'd be interested to see.
I'm sure that's all you're interested in. You're what does it say about the 1 minute? What does it say about the 1 minute on Ethereum? Huh?
Yeah, where's the No.
Is it gonna go up in the next 5 minutes? Okay, so McGoblin Burger Twitter was suspended. We're not really sure why yet, but the McGoblin Burger Twitter account was suspended Tuesday, apparently for violating the platform's rules. And they released a little video with Sarah McLaughlin's, what is that song, In the Eyes of an Angel or whatever? So from their main account.
Eyes of an Angel, that one?
The arms of an angel, right?
Arms.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
obviously not big Sarah McLachlan fans. So,
No.
at least they had rest in piss. At least they had a nice sense of humor about it. It reminds me of when our very own derivative town was burned down, and we kind of took it in stride.
Do you think? Why do you think they took that one down?
Maybe there's like just an automatic like suspension after you've said the word piss enough times. Maybe just the algorithm just automatically eventually cuts you off.
Yo, yeah,
you can only say piss and Gary PP so many times,
and it has to be something eligible because it might just look like gibberish to some algorithm that they're trying to type in. Like,
I love the Kenza the dog adoption song. It's so funny. Everyone knows that one because of the dog adoption ads. It's true. That is funny. Oh, racist against fry cooks. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe they were too spicy over there for Twitter. So anyway, that happened. Other deed trading volume has increased ahead of their upcoming load tests. So the other deeds NFT trading volume has increased by more than 97% in the 24 hours since Yuga Labs announced other side metaverse load tests would begin today.
Didn't
yeah,
we,
you were like, would it be good investment to buy it? And I was like, I hope you buy the top. So I'll stop saying that to you because I get it. It stops you from making degen plays when I make fun of you and say you're buying the top.
It doesn't. But
today is the load test. Yes, we shall test the load. How big of a load can other deed handle is the real question.
Is this gonna be another 430? Is this
I hope not. Hopefully they've learned plenty of lessons
it's just gonna everything
from 430 and from their being exposed as crazy racists. I hope that they have learned something from all of this. And hopefully this goes well. The load tests are expected to begin today at noon, beginning with 3,000 participants and increasing by 1,000 participants every 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, I mean, it is important to do these load tests, and I think it's good that they're doing this because, I mean, if they have learned anything, it's that the fervor around a Yuga launch is absolutely insane. So it is good to do these load tests to make sure that when they do launch, it's not just like, oh shit, it's totally down and no one can access it for 6 hours or something until the hype calms down. So yes, the first load test must be performed by users who hold other deed NFTs. So Matt, maybe you could do the test. It can only be done on desktop computers for users in North America and Europe. And then there will be a second load test later this week on July 9th. So I'm excited to go run around in Matt's other deed. I think it'll be really fun to just run around on Matt's other deed and look at it for a little bit and then close the window.
Would you look at it? Would you look at it?
What kind of game do I think it'll be? I hope it's more than just me running around on this little square.
Maybe it's running around and collecting things, like kind of like a Minecraft. I don't know if you'd like build stuff. Maybe you do. I don't know. But I'm thinking like collect like some sort of urn.
Well, it'll definitely be a dog whistle, right? Of some sort, like a racist dog whistle will be involved in the.
We have to move on from this. We have to move on.
Let's
not keep bringing this up.
Charts. Let's look at the charts. And now it's a totally different show. Now we're a charting show.
Oh yeah,
completely change gears here. Will it dump hard on release? What's up, Akil? Akil in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Akil, you should come on the show and just talk shit with us and just like give us boomer dad questions while we do things here. You can help us like help the noobs. I'm not calling you a noob. I know you're the alpha, but I want you on here, Akil. You got a good vibe.
I don't even
clip this. This will confuse the RRBAYC crowd. That's what we're all about. Confusion.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna be this. I'm looking at the charts. All right, we're back at the charts.
Are you looking?
I'm getting distracted here with the chat and everything. I'm not gonna get distracted. Gonna focus on the charts. It's so we're still in this range. I'm not like if you see what's been happening here. So I pulled back to the daily just so that we can kind of see here um what's really happening. I mean, we get these like oversold, overbought, and yesterday we had an oversold signal posted. Now this is actually looking bullish to me. Is this like my question is though, like look at this. So remember, the kimono wave will tell you like what's the momentum, right? At that really it's I call it like a momentum wave, right? It shows you the momentum, but it doesn't tell you like how much the price is going to increase or
course, yeah.
decrease, right?
Yeah.
You don't know how far it's going to move.
Only
And
I
you
know
see
that.
it just only yes, yeah. And Freeman never shares with us what that is.
The true
So
alpha
it,
never shared.
I mean, in here on the daily, like it came up, challenged the moving average up here, got rejected, and it's just been in this range, right? Right now, we're diddling in the middle. All right, we're in the middle of the range, really. I mean, we're kind of actually more so at the top, really, right? We're at the resistance fib, is where we're at. Um, what I'm looking at is, could we get some higher highs here and actually challenge the 50 MA?
That is the
Now
true
remember, I'm
question.
looking at Ethereum here. I'll switch over to Bitcoin in a little bit. But what I'm seeing here, right? What when we want to see like, okay, do we have like any breakout patterns? And the breakout pattern I like to look out for here, this like bottom region, would be a W. So here we have price go down, come up, come down again. We get higher lows. All right. And now what we're looking for, right? What I'm looking for is if we could get the price to break this level here. All right. Can we get some daily candles to close here? And right, my hypothesis would be that we get the price up and challenge the 50 EMA and take out some of this vector candle zones that are up here. So that's kind of what I'm that'd be my hypothesis here is, hey, you know what, we're just moving with the trend. Its trend is going up, right? And we have 50 EMA up here that price likes to return to, right? It returns to the moving averages just to like, because the market makers, they need us just as much as we need them. So they move it to the moving averages to get more liquidity into the market. Okay. That's because when it gets to the moving averages, that's what gets like the retail investors in back into the game. Okay. Because right now, lots of people are like, I'm not getting in. I'm not getting in. Get it to the moving averages, and you'll start getting more money, more volume coming into the market, and that's what they're wanting. So we haven't had on the daily. When's the last time we had a clean? I mean, it's been right. Geez, this is all the way back in April. So it's just been dump, steady, waits for the 50 MA to get down close to it, dumps, steady, waits for the 50 MA to get close to it. Are we going to get a test to it? Are we going to get down here and go down to these triple digits that a lot like right? I don't know many people that think that this. I think we have lower to go, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean,
so
it's kind of
on the grand scale of things, I think we have lower to go. But at the same time, I'm looking at this pattern. It's like if we could break this range, if we could get above here, then I'm going to start getting pretty bullish. But right now, it's just saying, okay, as far as now, if I go long, I'm thinking
an unknown pump.
this is where I'm looking at taking profit, honestly.
Oh yeah,
I'm just
that's your first level for sure.
Yeah, because I'm like I'm not betting the farm on it, but I'm like, if it gets to that level, it's gonna likely get rejected,
Or at least challenge. Yeah, or at least probably get challenged there. That'll be some resistance for sure.
Hopefully. So yeah, anyway, so we have a decent, right? The last time we had an oversold signal, it was around the same exact price, really, and we came up to this region. So this isn't a bad, it's not a bad spot. This is several percentage points here that we're talking about. So in the short term, bullish, right? Look, I think number could go up in the next few days and whatnot. Long term, it's still in the range.
Still in
It's
the,
like
yeah.
there's nothing that says to me like we're gonna be this is it, I think this is a great accumulation zone. This is a great DCA zone, right? Maybe even wait to see if it challenges the 50 MA, gets rejected, and you could get some of these triple digit ETH, that's what I'm gonna be looking for. But yeah, so that's taking a step back, that's what it looks like. If we go down the time frame here, right? I mean, this overbought signal is pretty weak right now.
Yeah,
So we
it
could be
really is.
seeing an oversold signal and getting that price up here,
Back
right?
up. Yeah.
Right? You
Yeah,
could.
and you got
That's a
those moving
possibility.
averages, all coming up above each other there on the 4-hour. So that's,
1
you got bullish move, you got
1
bullish
hour.
trend lines there.
Yes, 1 hour's looking good.
Yeah.
I had it an hour and a half. Or anyways, don't ask me why I have an hour and a half on here. But this long story.
Cool. I won't.
Long story. Yeah, don't ask me. Don't ask me. Here, 30-minute, right? We have a buy signal. 24-minute. We're at a buy signal. What is my let's look at 2-hour here. Buy. Everything's saying buy right now. 5-minute is saying buy. Dude, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna buy.
Well, what I do think is interesting is when I'm looking at, the hourly is really bullish because the 50 is up over that 200 EMA, and you got, and it's approaching on the 4-hour, on the 2-hour, it's really approaching that. And so, and actually on the 2-hour, it's really interesting because the price is playing right between the 50 and the 200 on the 2-hour. And it's really having a hard time, I feel like, figuring out which direction to go. Yeah, it's wedging up between those two trend lines, bouncing between the 50 and the 200. And man, if it can break that 200 on that 2-hour, that would be another good bullish sign for the longer term.
Yeah, and I would think, right, just because it came up and tapped, right, usually when it hits the, when it gets up to the top of like the trend, you would, I tend to wait till it gets back to the bottom of it. But it might come back up and hit the top here as it like got rejected by the 50 EMA here. It might hit the top again before it starts to try to come back and hit the bottom again.
Yeah. And that's to not to say that, and of course, all this our short-term bullish, viewpoint here is definitely still short-term, because even on that daily, we don't know the strength of that momentum wave that we're getting, that green momentum dot, and we have so much uncertainty still in the economy, and just everything, over the possible recession coming in here, and inflation. So, none of these things have been fixed yet in the wider economy. So but it's good to see, we're getting a rally in the stock market as well yesterday. So, it's at least a little bit of relief here, at least, which is, is nice. You can't be in Goblin Town all the time, right? You need some relief to give some hopium, get more traders trapped back in, get some more liquidity in there.
Yeah, to what Dolph says. Yeah, that's what I was saying, is like looking at the daily, it looks like the market makers want the price to go up to that 50 EMA and get people to psych them out, right? Get people into the market,
you get the liquidity.
and then short it. But what Dolph was saying there, yeah, so there are things like Ethereum really hasn't hit like full capitulation like Bitcoin has done. Right.
Yeah.
So I think Ethereum could be in for like some more drastic moves than Bitcoin. Now that is to me, I'm like, I don't know if the Ethereum has to have that. You know what I mean? I don't know if it needs to have that for this to be right. If we're gonna call the bottoms and stuff like that, I don't know if Ethereum needs to have that to say that that's the bottom.
The bear is over, Matt.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that at all. But yeah, it is. It doesn't. Like I was saying, I expect in the long term lower prices, right? I expect to go back down to 3-digit ETH and whatnot. When is that? I don't know. Currently, short time, it looks like we could be seeing some number go up time. So I might be looking for some longs today. But like here on the 2 hour, we're starting to get. It wants to print. It wants to. So we'll see. Like right now, we're just in this the top. What gets me
We're
about
getting
this area,
squeezed. We're getting squeezed hard there.
real hard, dude.
Yep.
Really
and so
hard.
there's a
'Cause, like,
lot of
I mean,
pressure building up right there, and we're gonna have it's gonna pop up or down right now. Is where we're at.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Because right here, it's just consolidating here at the top of the range, and I guess we could let's draw some like local trend lines and see if we see anything. You know, it's like, dude.
Draw me a flag, daddy.
Look, it's a flag, bro. You're looking to break. Yeah. See, this is these. Draw me a flag. Why do you have to add the daddy part? That makes it all weird. Like it's like,
Because,
draw me a flag. And then you make it
I'm
all
sorry.
weird.
I'm sorry, my Twitter personality started to come out there. I'm sorry. I forgot this is YouTube. This isn't Twitter.
It's just anyway, we're seeing a flag, or a pennant, right? They call these pennants. And these dudes, so a lot of traders use them. I don't, because I know that market makers, they know traders use this kind of stupid strategy all the time. And so what they do is these just set up traps all the time. This is like bear and bull trap central, right? You'll have price break the pennant, people will go long like crazy, and then the market makers just take the damn thing down like crazy. It's just they do that like clockwork on this kind of strategy. So I don't recommend using the pennant strategy, but it does help. Like if you're using this and the kimono wave, right? If it breaks here and we're getting an oversold signal, then hey, we could say, okay, price is likely going to at least maybe challenge the 50 EMA, get this vector candle, and maybe come back and finally test the bottom trend again, like we're kind of expecting, since it already tested the top. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for here when I see these. I'll keep that pen.
I mean, would that, if it prints that on that hour or 2 hour, whatever you were on, if it prints that momentum red dot, would that be I think that was maybe a hidden bearish divergence, actually, even potentially, because you got the price going up. Or what were you on? Maybe you were on 1 hour or 2 hour. I don't know.
Oh, I was on 2 hour. Yep. Sorry.
Yeah. Because if you get that red dot print, because you got a lower, a hidden bearish would be because you skip one for a hidden bearish.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know if the price doesn't really go up.
I
mean, because it was high up here.
That's true. You're not getting higher highs.
It's not really.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
It's all getting squeezed. So I'm staying out of trades right now until something happens here.
Yes. A neural profit indicator. That's interesting, actually. That's an interesting idea. I wonder if PineScript, TradingView's PineScript is pretty basic, elementary. So I don't really know if you could pull in like that API. They kind of suck. They're very walled off over there. But that's an awesome idea. You'd maybe have to make you'd have to bring in the TradingView charting library into your own app, and then bring in the neural profit stuff in. But that's an interesting idea there.
I think that's an awesome
idea. That's an interesting idea, Dickie.
Big brain stuff. Big brain stuff. Yeah.
Dickie big brain over there.
Our brains are working today, boys. So I don't know what's gonna. I mean, right now, obviously, it's in the freaking middle. Don't diddle in the middle. It's also at the top of the resistance fib. So I
hate this this range it's in right now is so. I hate those. I hate those.
I think right now we're seeing lower highs. See, it's just like lower highs and higher lows. So we're just squeezing it.
Yeah, and you know that 6 hour, the 6 hours is printing a red momentum dot. Still got 3 hours, a little over 3 hours. So I don't know. Will that translate up into the 8 and 12-hour ranges? We'll see. But yeah, it's a nervous Nelly time right now.
I'm just gonna on the lower time frames, I'm just gonna be watching how it treats this squeeze and try to make the first move and scalp it. Get in, get out quick because it could be a trap.
Like a breakout scalp.
Yeah, and Dikenza's 2 weeks. Seriously, dude. I expect that shit to be done Friday, Freeman.
Oh, great.
Like,
yeah,
tomorrow,
great. Let me.
Tomorrow we have a beta. Tomorrow we have a beta.
Yeah. We're trying to dust off our old bots too, and we're just. There's a lot going on behind the scenes around here. We're like we have a bunch of things we're trying to build all simultaneously. It's nauseating.
Yeah,
why do we do this to ourselves?
I don't know why we do that. Like, what are we doing?
It's not a time, not a good time to start questioning everything. Let's not have an existential breakdown.
Yeah, we're just like, just start crying to each other here, just like, what are we doing? Just do too much random shit.
Okay, show us something else.
Okay, yeah, move on from ETH. All right, let's just go to Bitcoin. We'll just do a macro look at Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Macro as in just the daily. So it's looking just like Ethereum, and is in that it just is staying within this range. I find it so fascinating that it's like within just days, it's just like top of the range, bottom of the range, top of the range, bottom of the range, so you just play this whole range, just ping pong it back and forth. But we have a buy signal. I'm just it got rejected here, it looks like, off of the fib currently anyway. So we'll see. It's doing the same thing. It's in this triangle.
Same thing. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Looks
Same thing. So we're gonna see. It's gonna move with the markets and stuff. Any big losers, winners so far?
Let's look at
biggest winner. Dude, GMT is always on it. I don't understand why. I guess because it has a tiny little candle.
I don't like those little candles. It's like Cardano-y. It's hard to trade those little tiny.
It's like Cardano-y, but those little candles is still like 5% moves, so it's pretty impressive.
Oh well, that's on the daily, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's disturbing. That 5% moves look small compared to the other moves on this chart.
Yeah. Like Cardano, the small moves are small moves. Yeah. These small moves are still like, hey, you could make a shit ton of money on that still. Yeah.
That's a fun shit coin right there.
And this is a good one. I don't have. I've been wanting to actually get into that whole.
You've been wanting to step.
Yeah, dude. I think I have been. Maybe I should just bite the bullet.
Let's try to figure out how do we get to 270 on Cardano.
Okay, let's do that. Here, real quick. Ape watch. It's pumping. Well, that was a nice pump last hour.
Yeah. Definitely is pumping uptrend, man. Jeez,
dude, yeah,
bullish trend, but now it's coming up to a level there, though.
It got rejected by this massive moving average. I forget which one that one is. Is that like the?
That's a big one. It's like a 500 or something.
That's a big moving average.
There's a long time on that one.
Which one is 800?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in case anyone was wondering, so the yellow one's 5.
Like all-time
13
highs.
is the red. 13 is the red. I was thinking that was 15. That's 13. 50. Yeah. Okay. So 800. That is. So yeah, that got a pretty.
This
big
is all
rejection
following game PR. Dolph says, yeah. I mean, this is one of those ones where it's like buy the rumor, sell the news kind of stuff. Works.
I would maybe
well for
be waiting for this. Yeah, well, let's see. I mean, it's smashing the Bollinger Bands. It's got rejected off of the moving average there. I would be interested to see if we get some shorts coming in, and at least just down, like in these lower time frames, get it down to just challenge because you have to remember when you see like these lower time frames, like 30-minute. the price can come down and challenge this 50 EMA. That would
Yeah.
make sense, and that's
Quickly,
for like 88, right? But then
Yeah.
when you go to the higher time frames, all of that is just like a
Tiny
candle
move. Yeah.
stick. Yeah, it's just a candlestick down or so. So it's like, small scale looks like a big
The
move.
momentum's really thin there. And another thing, and I should have looked at this when we were looking at ETH, but when you look at the RSIs and the Bollinger Bands and stuff too in that kimono, they're all just chilling in the middle. It really is like a lot of tokens are doing this where it's like there is it's like thin momentum in either direction right now. And I think there's a lot of tokens are just essentially all waiting to see what the big move will be for Bitcoin and ETH. So I bet you it's the same way on Bitcoin and ETH. I bet the Bollingers and the RSIs are chilling in the middle, not oversold or overbought.
Yeah, because here, it's gonna be. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, because right now we could be at the top, and then we get another little dump here.
Yeah,
but at the same time, we could be printing This is all just a green tidal wave right now. Was what I call these.
And it's
when
a
it's
weak,
like
it's kind of weak, but it is just hanging out in the green wave.
Yeah, so we could totally just keep number go up here with this kind of momentum.
And I think a lot of it will depend on what happens with the stress tests. Are they successful? And of course, because this is one of those ones where there's actually news and stuff to sometimes to trade with or against. Would they admit it if it didn't go well? That's
would everyone?
Is it all going to be internal?
Wouldn't everyone notice I was testing it? I mean, if it just stops working, then everyone.
If everybody who was testing is like, I can't log in. I'm trying to log in. It's just spinning. What's the spinning wheel doing?
Yeah, exactly. What's the spinning wheel doing? Can devs do something?
Devs do something. What's the spinning swastika? I don't understand. All
right. What price point are we looking at for? Oh my God. What price point are we looking for Cardano again?
270.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, if Cardano's at 270, I bet everything else will be pretty high too.
What the
270 by September 1st. Come on, make it, draw it, make number go up.
You know what? What if I just buy like right now? I'll buy like
$100 worth of it. Just buy $100 worth of it.
100? I was gonna do like 500, but I'll do 100.
Yeah, and let's see if let's check back on September 1st. Let's set a calendar reminder. We'll check back on September 1st and see how you're like now a millionaire or whatever.
It wouldn't do that. Oh, what would I do? Like 100x leverage or something? Is that what you're thinking? I'd leverage it.
Yes, bro.
I thought I'm just buying it.
You should do it on leverage. Yes, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's not fun if you're just going to spot buy it. We want rage and we want numbers wildly going up and down.
So getting up there is going to be impossible. No, it's not. Okay, let's look. I'm not going to be that.
I'm trusting the AI.
Yeah, we're I would trust the AI over me for sure. So this is a major, right? This is what, $1, I bet. Yeah, $1. So this is the biggest hurdle we really need to get over, and I would bet you.
Look at those momentum waves going up. The higher lows.
That's true.
Higher lows. And the
higher
price is coming down.
That's true.
It's like one giant bullish divergence, like one massive bullish divergence. I hope we're going to 270, boys.
And we're going to 270.
Borrow against your home. Yeah, just come on. Sell your home, sell your business, live at the motel down the street. Go all in on Cardano.
So we were supposed to sit here and try to figure out how it's supposed to do that. Well, it has a lot to do.
So too much for one show to figure out, I think. But we'll watch. We'll watch it.
It's just like, you're is this the bottom of Cardano? Is this Goblin Town right now that we're in, and then it's gonna start moving up?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, sometimes positive news does affect the price of Cardano, but sometimes it doesn't do anything too when Cardano does stuff.
I don't
So,
trade.
it's a
I
weird one.
really don't.
Yeah, me
Don't
neither.
trade on the news. Like I think it's all. It's a scam.
I know. I would think you'd like it because it's your hometown token, and
You know what? You're right.
You hate it so
You're
much.
right. I gotta support Cardano.
Dude,
I gotta be a Cardano.
Charles Hoskinson was probably in the box next to you at the Avs game, and you didn't even realize it. You guys I should be homies. And here you are fudding it. Oh, man.
All right. But I think like we could get. This does look like a really strong support for it. And if we get this oversold signal, I mean, I could see us challenging the 50 EMA at least here. So let's start, this relationship with Cardano slow. That's 16%.
Yeah. That would be a good gain. Yeah, you'd want to see it start to you'd want to see and eventually the 50 start to come back towards that 200 because so far they are just diving. But
maybe buy $1,000 for the Cardano.
Well, update us with whatever you do. Give us the update.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm not usually. I don't really. Like
I can't believe
Cardano,
Matt's even saying
if
that.
the AI.
Matt yesterday said he's going to buy Solana, and now today he's saying he's buying Cardano. We've truly entered some other dimension or something. It's like really weird. Matt is all of a sudden wanting to hodl the tokens he's been shitting on for 6 months straight. It's truly an incredible day. I just want everyone to.
For one thing, full disclosure, the soul isn't hodling or any projection or no AI told me to do it. I'm just doing it because Freebird over here wants to do a Solana NFT.
Freebird NFTs.
Freebirds. Wait, why'd you do that? You got me all distracted.
Should we?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a Solana NFT challenge. Probably in the next, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we'll do it.
Few weeks.
We got too much. We got too
much.
much
I was about to say maybe
right
next
now.
month we'll do that.
Yeah, I think. We got too much.
And I haven't bought the Solana yet because that shit coin is going to zero. So I'll buy it then.
I bought some Solana NFTs.
Yesterday. I'll get in. Yeah, and I'm. I don't know, man. Yeah, this is interesting. We're getting some good bullish signs on the dailies on a lot of these tokens. I might actually buy a couple of them just on the spot.
Accumulating. Okay.
Accumulating.
I think that was a glorious TA section.
Dude, that was
long
long as
that was
F.
glorious.
Yeah.
Show's over. No, we're gonna hit a strange intermission today since I don't have the new intermission ready. So, this is me making up for my own failures, and then we'll be back and we're gonna chat NFTs as always, the fun stuff.
Got here Suzu, the budget version of Sun Tzu, and the shit ass firm 3S Capital, who literally took 60% of my money in May 2021 when I was max level along with the super cycle, and they went up to number 1 pioneer on FTX leaderboard now. I swore off margin right then and there, and even Kobe said, reduce your leverage fam. But no, and me Suzu, me smart. In fact, me so smart, let's take the investment project's treasuries and manage it like a hedge fund, leverage it, and also dump it into Anchor. A literal fucking Ponzi now. You know what? Why don't you take this revanchist history blabber and shove it up Philicone's fucking ass? Cause even he with his 13 ridiculous monitors is still richer than you. Mooncard with his demo goddamn Bybit account, Lost Boy and Templedown with their fucking treasury. Literally anybody with $1 has outtraded and is richer than 3S Capital. You know what, I still can't believe it because I felt for the quiet Asian, deep thinking, strategy god meme. When in reality, you just another malevolent piece of ass getting tag teamed by the gay boys at Alameba. It is Pride Month after all, innit? No need to cry about it.
I think the show's probably going to get banned now. I actually haven't watched that whole thing through. I didn't realize the end got so aggressive like that. I'm just gonna blame that on Matt. Matt sent me that like
I see that a long time ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks
that was
ago.
A long time ago. Yeah.
I never watched the whole thing. I tossed it in at last minute.
It sounded like that guy lost some money with 3. I'm just saying. It sounded like he got a little personal anger there.
I'm like, okay, oh, all the viewers dropped. Goodbye, everybody.
Went to another level, yeah.
Oh boy, everybody already accuses us of yeah, never mind. Okay, let's look at NFTs. Before I have to delete the stream.
We're certain they don't accuse us of being woke, I'm sure. I don't know.
Oh no, they do not. No, that's one thing we've never been accused of, that's for sure. Just about the complete opposite is what we get. Yeah, I'm just not going to go into our most popular video in the past.
You should totally see we should pull up the comments. That's tomorrow. Throwback Thursday.
Yeah, we'll look at more comments. That video just keeps racking up the comments about how we're defending. It's great. So let's look at something equally as just wild over here. The trending NFTs over here in the Ethereum market. We've got the CopeBears, and this was a free mint that was being pumped in the alpha groups. So this is the influencer P&D for the day, the pump and dump. You can see the floor sitting right at around 0.13 on these CopeBears, and I'll just show you these. The other one that was another free mint yesterday that I did get actually in on for once is the Dirt Birds, but they're worthless essentially. So I can take my I can get my gas back, maybe. We'll see. Probably not. Actually, they're not totally worthless. These free mints, it's always just these are just like again, just dumpster diving flips, essentially taking small little bits of grinding out your exit liquidity.
You're just losing like gas fees like all the time. That's what I got, like minting all the free ones. It's just like, man, I'm just throwing like gas.
GMDeFi's most intolerant moments, a compilation. Yeah, coming soon. I'm sure someone else will make it. Maybe Ryder will make that one for us. He'll do a documentary about us, hopefully. Then we can get famous. So
we should do a documentary about them.
About ourselves.
The mockumentary about the mockumentary.
I know. Well, we have thought about that, doing a
documentary
into them. Yes, exactly. Yeah. But anyway, we I guess we have the skills for that, but we're too busy already.
Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should stop what we're doing and focus on something.
Yes, totally, exactly. I think you're right, and we should just like go. Never mind. I'm gonna stop.
Don't.
So this is the CopeBears.
Don't say the word.
This is kind of reminds me of all of the ones all the ones with the messaging, right? And then these are kind of clever. They're in the burning room and they have different messages scribbled on the walls. So I get it. It's clever. But yeah, another one.
Yeah, they just replaced the dog with the bear. Cool.
Exit liquidity. Look at that.
Is that?
Yes, it is. That is the founder right there of Celsius. Not Celsius, my bad.
3. We got
Luna.
3.
Terra. Luna. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's Do Kwon.
Do Kwon. God, I can't even think today. But anyway, so yeah, this is the CopeBears. They're taking off, man. Taking off. And what else do we have here? We got the fuck everythings. Nothing's really changed since yesterday. We're in the same market, type of market that we've been in now for months. And the degen free mint market is what we're in. And
it's going strong.
Did though. I went and I bought something yesterday. I bought another Dickensis that I just want to show everybody here. This one I scooped up almost off the floor, and it's pretty rare. Rank 135 here in the top 7%. And nice. I gave people an opportunity to buy this before me. I tweeted out that I was going to buy it if nobody else did. and I bought it. So I picked up another Dickenza. This is one of those ones where like I'm just bullish on Dickenzas long term because I've seen what's happened with like Fidenzas, and I see more and more people discovering this project every day, and so I'm just accumulating and holding so that one day when I have my giant fortress, I will have a room where it's just massive canvases that are handmade. Someone will hand paint me my Dickenzas, and I will have them in my library, and it will be glorious. I also want to show you guys some things. I'm sorry ahead of time. We'll look at some upcoming projects as well, but this is another Solana tool that I found. I'm sorry, everybody. I want this to also work on Ethereum, called Hello Moon. And this is a really interesting one. I found this from Easy Bodega over at the Nifty team, but he posted some screenshots from this. But it's interesting. They have the smart money inflow and outflow on projects here, which is kind of an interesting little, I don't know, feature to have. But they've also got, just like some of the other tools I've looked at, like Soul Sniper and Magic Eden, they've got really nice charts over here. Again, really nice charts. I'm waiting for the cool and the Ethereum NFT tool that will give me access to TradingView charts. I'm waiting for it, guys, everybody out there. I was tweeting at Mr. Mallory, who makes Unique CX, asking him how hard that would be to integrate. And he said it's a great idea, but that it will probably take him a while to get there. So, somebody do it, please. I want the charts. But the other cool thing here is you can save. This is why this one has a little leg up on like the other chart Solana charting like apps. It has a leg up because you can save let me just log in here. You can save your charts to your account, so you can then load your chart setups after you've saved them, which is really cool. So then you don't have to reset all your indicators again when you go from project to project, which is really nice. So again, this is another tool I've started to use because I've been starting to buy some Solana NFTs, and I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
I think we all thought you already started.
Dickenza has left the room, I think.
Is this like your first Sol NFT? You've just been talking about it the whole time?
Well, yeah, I have. I hadn't bought any Solana until like 2 days ago. I just was nervous, and I was checking out the space and trying to get my. You've been
wow, it took you.
Yeah,
okay.
I finally took. I stared at enough Solana project charts to finally start to like want to buy.
Just jump in finally, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm going to get an Utter Chaos probably today, and I'll just show you that project real quick, guys. I think I'm probably going to get an Utter Chaos. I also thought about getting one of these primates as well, because those have been pretty popular. Look at the bloodbats that minted yesterday. They look terrible. It reminds me of an ETH free mint type project, but let me find my utters.
They look terrible.
Sorry, guys. I also bought a chillin' gecko. This is my profile picture right now. I bought a chillin' gecko.
Cool. I like the chillin'. I like that. That's interesting. You got the boards. You got
Well, I really liked. I bought the one with God. This show is just gonna. This episode is gonna just do us in. I just shouldn't even mention one of the things I bought, but I really liked, and I'm Japanese, okay, so nobody get mad right now, okay? But I liked how they named the traits for the Japanese bandana and the Japanese hat. They literally called them Jap bandana and Jap hats. I like that. So I bought one naturally. So that I got, and then I also picked up. What else did I pick up?
That's actually some decent pixel art. It's not.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. These are the ones I'm looking at right now. The Utter Chaos. I'm waiting for. I've been charting these ones every day to see if it's my time to enter, and it broke through some support, and it's gone down a little bit. So I'm glad I've been waiting and just charting this. But this is one of the projects I think I'm gonna get at some point. I have a weird affection for cows.
There's some. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, well, now you do. I also got some of these wild ant gangs because they were really cheap. They were 0.07 Sol, which I think is like like 5 cents. I'm just kidding. I don't know what that is, but it's really cheap. I bought like 2 or 3 of these at 0.07. So I'm dipping my feet in on some cheap projects over at Solana because I'm just starting.
I like the ants; those are cool.
To buy them and check them out. Yeah, these are kind of cool. It's kind of cool. So what else is coming up there? Let me just look at their drop calendar here.
See, everyone's playing it safe with having like an animal as their project.
Yeah, it's always right. Always.
And we're gonna plop out Morning Friends with a damn fucking like, what the hell is that thing?
It's an alien. So just keep that in mind. An alien probably wouldn't look like anything you've seen.
Yeah, right. It looks kind of like you probably maybe seen something. Maybe it looks like I bet you like a Star Wars character or something would look like this.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it looks more like that. Exactly. Trippin' Tigers is coming out. I don't know if this is gonna be
like the
worth
tripping
anything. This one
like
doesn't seem to have like.
I like the tripping's been done before though, right?
Yeah. I think, and these ones aren't necessarily minting on their launch pad. I think these are just kind of general Solana projects that are coming out. You can see if it says ME Launchpad, that means it's coming out on their launch pad. So then you can click that and you can go see they're doxed. They're going to have their funds in an escrow for a day after mint. Price for minting these is 1.7. Yeah, and there's you still want to do research into what these projects are doing, right? What their white papers and stuff are, or not. I mean, one Sol is not too much of an investment necessarily.
Just buy it,
even for poors. So yeah, these are kind of cool.
Even for the poorest, they can afford 1 Sol.
It looks like these are minting today at 7 p.m. UTC. So whatever that conversion ends up being. But yeah, it looks like these are probably minting today. Oh, they're minting right now. Actually,
are you gonna get it? Go mint it.
I don't think I can't.
Live mint.
It's public. It's a whitelist mint right now. This other cool thing. Look, it shows you the whitelist, how many people are on the whitelist, the public, what time the public starts. Yeah, it's all in one place, and it's the same on all the projects that go here. Now, I heard OpenSea has a launch pad. I've never looked at their launch pad. They like copied, I guess, what's going on over at Magic Eden, and I did see Magic Eden was yesterday saying that they're going to be expanding onto other chains. So, hopefully we'll maybe get ETH over there too. Where is their launch pad? That's the question. So
they don't have it.
I wanted to go find it.
It's on lies.
It's like, I have to go search OpenSea launch pad. Painful. This is painful. I don't know. These are all projects that are called Launchpad. Well, there you go. I have no idea what it is, or how to find it. Here's some things here's a free mint today. The Wizards of Ethan.
Another fucking wizard one. Like,
yeah,
seriously.
Bro,
like,
with really
are
shit
wizards
art.
that cool? Like, why do people like wizards so much and shit? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't think they're that cool. I've never thought wizards were that cool.
Yeah, like, these ones are really bad too. Just my personal opinion, but our standards have lowered a lot in this market. It's so true. No checks on website, team, roadmap. It's listed. It has art. It's doable.
Just buy it.
They got it up. They were competent enough to at least get it up for sale, and their mint page works, right? So that's even more than a lot of paid projects could say.
They woke up, wiped their ass this morning, and they're able to actually function as human beings. So let's invest in them,
Hey, 40 Forest 1T, there are some good marketing agencies out there for NFT collections. I don't have one off the top of my head to to recommend you, but there are some that are starting to pop
Lots
up
of
that
scams.
are reputable. Yeah, and there
Careful,
are
though.
some. Yeah, there's lots of scams too.
Yeah.
But there are some reputable ones. That'd be actually interesting to make a video or a list of reputable NFT agencies. But I'm telling you, the NFT agencies and marketing for NFTs, that's all going to be super hot going into the future, especially as NFTs are more widely adopted. You know, I saw someone tweeted out there's only 100,000 buyers on OpenSea. Like, we're obviously very early still in this whole process. And so as the NFT space expands and more companies and people start integrating NFTs into things and into Web 2, man, there's going to be I think, a demand for NFTs, like niche agencies for sure.
Yeah, the agencies are going to be, because it's just such it's a cluster. You know, there's so much like I guess I call them scams. I guess I call them, but they're not necessarily. Maybe they're actually like trying to, but they just have like no idea what they're doing. Also, you know.
Well, and then there's all the consultant influencers, and I'm just like, no, I would not pay an influencer as a consultant. That just seems crazy to me. But you know, Dickensis was asking, "What's your project?" Yeah, shill us your project for us, 1T. Even if not right now, you could go into the Discord and shill it there, and our community would love to give you feedback or help out. Of course, we're always trying to push our community's projects on the world.
And
we
I guess
want you
would
to
you
get your exit
call
liquidity.
like what I so like with the marketing, right? So there's you can find people that'll blast message servers for you.
Yeah,
And
well, that's all. Just
I don't know
like
if that's the kind of
garbage.
marketing you want. Like,
No.
right? That's what I'm saying. It's like there's like dirty marketing, like spammy marketing you can do that, you know, might boost your Discord numbers, but at the same time, will it convert? Are those guys going to be actually buyers, kind of thing?
Hit us up in the Discord. I just was looking at one the other day. There is there's a good agency. They also make YouTube video breakdowns of projects and what they did right. So it's a more reputable agency, and I like their content strategy too. So hit us up in the Discord, and I'll share one or two with you that I know of that are at least reputable.
Because basically what you're saying is like a lot of agencies are like, we'll send out, you know, 200,000 messages to all these people, and you know,
untargeted garbage. Yeah,
like
a lot of it just doesn't convert too. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, a lot of these NFT influencers on Twitter with a bunch of fake effing followers, like 100,000 fake followers, and they're like, hey, pay me to promote your project. It's all just garbage.
It's so much garbage like that out there. Like so many NFT. I'm like, sometimes I see like these NFT influencers, and I'm like, how in the hell do you have 100,000, over 100,000 people following you?
Projects,
and
they don't even.
All they do is all they say is like, I'm buying NFTs. Show me what you got. You know, shit like that. You know, just Twitter bait,
engagement farming. Yeah, they're just all engagement farming.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
And not even in the right ways. They're just copying each other, and it probably does work against you. I mean, it's similar to like if you buy views on YouTube, the algorithm will just destroy you. For example, or if you buy fake followers and stuff, it's like they're all fake. There's no engagement. It's not really worth it in the end. If you're trying to make a reputable project, at least going into the future and building something.
And most replies to all those kind of tweets are all like bots.
They're just bots. Yeah,
they're just bots that are then shilling their project and stuff like that. You know, and
NFT tweets are also red flags.
And you do notice the promoted ones too, because it's like from the same account. They're like, oh, maybe the account name is like called like free NFT giveaways or some shit like that, and all they do is like post giveaways, you know. And so basically they have a dude that gives them an NFT to give away and pays them like $200-$500 for that tweet.
Yeah. And Dickensis said, you know, there was that influencer that blew up the Dickensis project, and that's the thing though, that was a real actual person with real followers, and those do exist, and a lot of times though they cost a lot more than the ones that are hitting you up all the time that will do it for, you know, they're usually a lot cheaper than the actual influencers with real engagement are usually really pricey. to get in front of their audience. And it's because they can charge because they have a reputation, and they're not going to take every project, right? You can tell the red flag Twitter accounts are the ones that every tweet is just them shilling another project, and they have they're just taking whichever projects will give them money. So the influencers with real engagement and who actually really care about their following are selectively choosing the projects that they promote, and if any at all. So it is, it's the ones that are trying to push you, hey man, I want to promote your project. It's like it's not going to do really anything for you except make your pocket lighter. So I love Dolph said they run away scared when I say affiliate program. Yeah, it's because they don't actually have any real engagement, so they know they won't actually sell anything.
See, if you have an engagement affiliate program, would be awesome, because it's like, that makes sense. I can convert this. So, if they don't feel like they can convert, then you shouldn't probably be working with them.
Totally. This uncultured project was another one. I actually put the pre-mint in the Discord. We have a mint section now. I put the pre-mint list for this the other day in there. It was password protected. I don't know if anybody picked up on that or saw that, but this one is also minting out today. I think I got on the list, or I'm in the raffle or whatever, but I filled out the pre-mint, so I'll have to check that. This one is also minting today. No idea what this is. Just saw it on the list. I would be cautious. It's probably a free mint. I mean, it's probably a free mint,
Yeah,
all I say is it's probably a free mint. It's probably a free mint.
Better be a free mint. Better be.
It's probably.
Yeah, damn it, dude. I haven't really I've been into the charts pretty thick in the last few weeks, and so maybe while I'm going to be gone, everyone. I'm going to Vegas.
That's true. That's good.
Tomorrow night, but I might do like a live thing from my hotel room or something.
Friday morning.
Join you guys Friday.
Yeah, we'll do a show either way on Friday.
Live on the strip.
It might be kind of a solo or half solo show, depending on how hungover Matt is. We'll have to check in with him on Friday morning. So
Thursday night is probably going to be the most behaved night because I get in late to Vegas. So it's See, I might do live from the strip, from the pool side.
Yes, Dickenza, don't worry. We aren't canceling another show this week. I know. Everybody will just leave us and never come back if we.
Monday morning might be a different story. I don't know if I'm going to wake up alive Monday morning. So we'll just do like a call, like just a check in, kind of thing.
His voice will be all raspy, and he's like, "Hey, the market looks like shit. Don't moderate your drinking for my benefit." Yeah.
Oh,
we want him as
anything.
hungover and as drunk as possible when he comes onto the show, because that's entertainment value right there.
Other
unscheduled live FaceTime.
I am fully planning and expecting, and it'll be an extremely disappointed if Vegas isn't a shit show this weekend.
Of course, it always has to be.
Yeah. It has to be. Like when it's your last day in Vegas, you got to be feeling like, oh my, so defeated and demoralized.
Like you're like, please just get me out of here.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you have to feel at the end of Vegas, or else it's not worth it. Yeah.
Okay, bets on how much Matt will lose this weekend. Anyway, I think he won't be FaceTime. He'll actually come in and connect through the streaming software with his phone. It's gonna be high tech live from Vegas. So it is not a solo trip. I don't think the wife would probably like that very much.
I don't think the wife would allow me to have a solo trip. No.
I remember our old trips to Vegas, just you and me.
Oh, yes.
Man, those were crazy.
Good times.
Vegas trips.
Good times.
Yes, man. Remember the time when I lost my wallet? The first night we were there.
Yes,
I lost my wallet, and then you had to
Freeman lost his wallet, and then I paid for everything. Yeah, it was awesome.
That was horrible. That was horrible, but that was still a great trip. Great trip.
I know, it was awesome. No regrets at all. No
regrets. Lost all my ID, my cards, everything. I had to get all of it new. No regrets.
No regrets.
Hey, I didn't have to take advantage of those offers on the billboards around town. If you know, you know. But
if you've been to Vegas, You know, when you're desperate, you know you can get paid for it down there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I never had to do that. So, you know, at least there's that. Okay. Well, I guess that's the show today. It's de-evolved into nothing. And yeah, but thanks guys for joining us. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow. Shill us your stuff. Send us your alphas. Do it all in the Discord. That's the place where the community is. And yeah, we'll see you again. Same time, same place tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, do all that.